first met Gary probably 20 years ago at a business networking event. At the time, I really felt that as a business owner, we were well covered with our financial advice. We got an accountant. I'd already found myself who I thought was a very reputable financial advisor. But he seemed a good guy and had some good conversations with him. I found that AMG were completely different to our previous experience of financial advisors. They really wanted to get to know who you were, your background, your likes, your dislikes, your family life, what things motivated you. And that was refreshing because it really felt that they're on the same page as you from the very first meeting. And we found that that's continued. The dialogue we've had, the information we've been given, they're very proactive in contacting you. You don't have to chase them for any information. I think that's really important. And when your money is hard earned, you really want to know that people are in it for the same reasons and by your side at all times.
I think AMG were very supportive straight from day one. I didn't have anything in place, so the advice was invaluable, and they helped me by making everything easy to understand, made me feel like my finances were looked after, made me feel comfortable about my future.
They treat us as a couple but also as individuals because I'm that bit older, or that much older than Denise, so I feel I'm heading to retirement a little bit quicker. But we're business owners as well, and one of the things I've really come to understand about AMG is that actually they know a lot more about business than I gave them credit for to start with. And so some of the advice they give us is far more informative and far more beneficial to us, particularly about tax planning and pensions, but also about how we should invest the money in the future and where we're going to get the best returns. Quite clearly, I wish we had engaged with AMG a lot earlier in the process. I definitely think we would probably have sold our business many years ago and now be happily retired abroad somewhere in a villa of our own. But that wasn't the case, but now they're really helping us make up some of the ground that we feel we've lost by getting the advice from other people. And they're also chartered financial planners, which makes a big difference. I think there's so many wealth managers out there that sometimes it's very difficult to make a judgment on who you're going to pick. And we've both found that their advice has been invaluable, and we've gone on to recommend to our family and friends AMG. In particular our family. Already one of our daughters has engaged with AMG and already benefiting from the advice they're giving them. Yeah, we very much feel that the next generation is part of our conversations. Our role isn't just about our own retirement, it's legacy planning and what's going to happen to our estate or our own pensions in the future and how that can benefit our family members.
My advice would be to definitely have a chat with AMG Wealth and just have a conversation really. It's how we started and we wish that we had spoken to them a long time ago. It was the way that they made us feel when we spoke to them straight from the beginning really. It was just a feeling that we just felt really comfortable with the advice. Previously, I've spoken to somebody and felt that they didn't communicate with me probably for a year, where I hadn't actually heard from anyone. AMG are constantly in touch with us.
I think AMG makes you feel like you're one of one and not one of many, and I think that's so important where our finances are concerned. You can't put into words really how important that is. They make you feel comfortable, and so far our experience, we're so comfortable in where we feel our money is and where our investments are, and to have somebody by your side like that at all times is really, really important.
Yeah, and I feel that we've put it off for far too long.
Yeah, it's true. I don't think you can start early enough with an organisation like AMG. Even if you have an initial meeting with them and you don't feel it's right time for you, I think there's no time is right other than starting with your finances as soon as possible, no matter how young you are. We'll be delighted to recommend AMG both to family and to friends. I think they've changed things significantly for us in terms of understanding more about investment, understanding more about planning for the future, estate planning as well as legacy planning. Being informed and understanding some of the complexities around everything has really helped us make decisions and feel confident that our money is going to be in safe hands in the future.
Yeah, I can see myself in a villa in Portugal in the future.